I'm turning 31 here in a few days, and I want to tell you some truth about men I wish I would know 10 years ago when I was in my early 20s. Because back then, I made so many mistakes. I've been in relationships where I initiated a lot, controlled my man, provided for him. He was literally doing nothing, and I was working 3 jobs. In the next relationships, I was always complaining, I was always demanding, nagging. You don't give me enough attention, you don't care about me, why don't you bring me flowers? Like, I've been making so many mistakes, and it led me to constant frustration from my love life. And only after I studied psychology of men dating relationships for a few years, and I've been working as a coach for 5+ years for women who want to learn how to communicate with men, how to be magnetic, attractive, feminine, etc. And now I see all the mistakes that I did and all women do when they're trying to build relationships. Leave a comment what true you know about men that you really want to share with others, and something that really changed your whole perspective on men and relationship in general. Let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to read that. Number one thing is that we try to build relationships from feminine position. We want them to give us attention, care, call us, text us all the time. So we do the same things to men. But men don't need this. Men need completely different things in a relationship because they build differently, their brain works completely different, they have different hormonal system, they biologically very different from women, and of course their psychology is completely different from ours. That's why sometimes we can't connect, we can't understand each other. Men don't know what you want, you don't know what he needs, and this creates conflicts, and sometimes it's just not helping you to build any kinds of relationships that's gonna be fulfilling for you. Second thing, ladies, do not listen to men's words ever, only watch his actions. Because in my life and in my experience as a coach, I see this all the time. When men simply lie, they can tell you whatever to get intimacy or to get your attention or any other thing that he wants from you, but his actions don't actually match anything that he says. So sometimes some clients come to me like, Polina, he told me that I am the one. He told me that he wants to be with me forever. And I ask her, when was the last time that he take you out? When was the last time you see each other? And she was like, yeah, we long distance, like we didn't see each other for 5 months. Girl, what? Like literally what? You didn't see this man for 5 months. It means he didn't put effort to see you, but you just listen to his words. Probably he has another girlfriend, in the city that he lives. And this is not something that he can't go. He can. He's wealthy, he's working remotely, so he could go and see her if he wanted. So this is the thing, ladies. If man wants you, if he wants to be with you, if he likes you, he's gonna take actions, because men love you with their actions, and they show the love to you with their actions as well. For example, in my high school, I've been in relationships with the guy that really, really loved me. He didn't make a lot of money, but he spent a lot of money on me. He was saving to buy me a great birthday present. He was doing a lot of things for me, helping me, spending a lot of quality time with me. But at the same time, he never told me that he loves me for 2 years. I don't know why. I didn't tell him as well. But he was showing me all this time that he loved me with his actions. So this is the key, ladies. If you couldn't hear what he say, would you fall in love with his actions? Another thing, ladies, men only gonna value women that he invested a lot of his resources in. His time, his finances, his efforts, his energy. If you proud of being low maintenance, girls, it's not good. It's literally playing bad joke with you, Because if you low maintenance, man gonna put low effort to you, and you're gonna have the lowest value for him. So if you want him to appreciate you, give you attention, be interested in you, help you, provide for you, spoil you, like everything you want, you have to have high value for this man. And it's only possible if he worked for you, if he put a lot of effort for you and a lot of resources. That's why I always say, like, don't try to seem hard to get, be hard to get. Require effort from man. The more work he puts into you, the more he likes you. Low maintenance attract low effort man, low value man, who's not going to do anything for his woman, who's going to split 50-50. These men exist. And you don't need them, you don't need to change them, you don't need to attract them. But with your low standards, this is exactly what men you're gonna attract. So raise your standards to attract high quality of men. Another thing, ladies, is the big one. Men cannot read your mind. Sometimes you have certain expectations from him to bring you flowers, to take care of you, to bring you coffee in the morning, to cook breakfast for you, to take you out to the nice place or to the movies or take you to the trip. Like, you put a lot of expectations on him, and when he doesn't match these expectations, you're getting frustrated, you're getting annoyed, you're getting upset, and you start to complain to him. We never go out, we never do this, you never bring me coffee, like all of your expectations. You start to complain to him without even saying what you actually needed in the first place. You tell me, Polina, but I want him to think about it. I want him to come up with this, I want to tell him. I want him to realize it by himself. Ladies, it's not how it works. Men are so simple, like literally. Let me give you example of relationships that I've been to. In my mid-20s, I've had men, like, I'm Russian, I'm Slavic, and this man was American, and it's not in their culture to bring flowers to the girlfriend all the time. But in our culture, in Slavic culture, man always bring flowers to his woman for all holidays, sometimes just without any reason, because this is simply something that man was taught to do by their mothers, grandmothers, etc. But my American boyfriend, he didn't know this. So what I did, instead of complaining that you don't bring me flowers when he didn't do it for any of his girlfriends before, because he just didn't get used to this and his mom wasn't really talking about it as well, I told him that, honey, listen, in our culture, men always bring flowers to his woman with no reason, just they go buy the flowers and bringing this to her. It makes us happy and you want to make me happy, so please do that for me. What do you think? He understood from the first time, and every month, even twice a month, I was getting flowers because he knew that this is something that I expect from him. So when you don't communicate what you need, and when you don't communicate what you expect from him, do not wait for him to get this to himself, because man being taught how to treat women in his family and in his past relationships. And if no one taught him how to treat women, how would he know how to do that? Because this is some life experience. And if he had low standards girlfriends before who didn't require much, how would he know that he needs to put more effort towards you? And of course, you shouldn't demand. You shouldn't say, like, in my case, I shouldn't say that, yeah, you should bring me flowers every other week because I need them. No, you go soft. You go from feminine position. You being very nice, you being very sweet, and you communicate what would you like for him to do. That's all, ladies. If man loves you, if he wants to see you happy, he's gonna do that for you, even if he never did this before with any other woman. Let me know if you want me to film part 2 of this video, because I have so many tips, I have so many insights about relationships, men, dating, and psychology of all of these. So let me know if you want me to do second part. I'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye.